Hey guys, my name is Prehova, and today I want to talk a little bit and show you or tell you a story that happened when I was around 10 years old. Now, you guys should expect to see more of these videos because I think they're pretty fun to do, and they go pretty in detail of how stupid I am per se. So, when I was around 10 years old, me and my brother had lived in a somewhat big house where my parents would usually go to work every day, and my mom would get home earlier than my dad. So my dad usually works the night shifts as a trucker. So pretty much me and my brother, we would love to have fires and such. Obviously as a little kid, fires are a little cool, or maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm just dumb. But we had a shed in our backyard where all the supplies for making a fire and everything was, and we knew that the shed had everything in there because when my dad would start fires and such, he would go in the shed and pull out the supplies. So we found gasoline, okay, and matches, and when we put two and two together, we realized that our dumbasses could start a fire. So we started. The first thing that we did, that was the stupidest thing in the world that anybody could ever do. Our shed was like, you walk in and then the stuff is around you. It wasn't like a big thing. It was like maybe you could walk 5 feet in front, but there was a doorway, so you have to walk in the doorway, obviously, and we poured the fluid in the doorway, and we were standing on the inside. So now think about how dumb that could have been, if everything caught on fire. So we started to pour the lighter fluid on the ground right in front of the doorway and started to light the pretty much like the wooden ground on fire. Now, not only was that the dumbest thing that we did in that shed, but then we started to actually get sticks and everything and build up to that fire. So it was kind of like we were having a big ass fire inside of a mini shed, and the smoke, like, we were just coughing and coughing and coughing, and it's like the door wouldn't open, right? So then we started to panic, like we just trapped ourselves inside this freaking shed, right? Now, we did eventually get out and we did put out the fire and clean up the mess, and I don't think my dad noticed, but there was a big ass burn mark in the wood. But yeah, luckily we did not get trapped in there. But to get on topic with the the main topic, that was just showing you how stupid we were and how stupid this part is gonna be even more. So one night, me and my brother were just messing around. We got bored. Every kid gets bored when they're young. They have nothing to do. So my dad has like a porch where he keeps all his tools and everything in there. And me and my brother actually went into that room and seen a lighter. And he has like these Star Wars action figures and everything like that. Not my dad, but my brother. And he was just playing with that. And I saw the lighter, and I was like, oh man, maybe I could start another fire. But my dumbass didn't realize, hey, if you start it in the house, shit might not go your way. So, like a dumbass I was, I didn't know that the ground was laminated, and we had paper and everything. And laminate is like plastic pretty much, and when it burns, it won't go back. So, or it won't even it can catch on fire and go. But we actually lit the paper on fire and then put it on the ground, because I thought it was like tiling or something, right? It was hard. It wasn't I thought it was tiling. So, well, we put it on the ground and then realized that the paper was gone, but the ground underneath the paper that was originally burning is now on fire. So that's when I started to begin to, to panic, because I thought we were actually going to burn the house down, right? And the door's locked. Nobody can come in. There's no windows. It's just the dumbest thing ever. So we started smacking. I took off my shirt. I started beating the ground with my shirt, and, trying to put out the fire. The fire did go out, but shortly after, my brother we had walked out. Brandon had walked out because it was really warm in there, right? So when my older brother walked in and seen the big ass hole in the ground, he just kind of he just saw it that we pretty much fucked up, and he was he put two and two together, light plus a dumbass plus a piece of paper equals a shit show type thing, and he realized that it was one thing added to another list of just stupid shit that we did. So after that, you know, I began to panic even more because I tried to scrub it off with some water, and obviously water won't, you know, fix burns in the ground or anything like that, so I'm just gonna put it back together. But I was, like I said, 10 years old, so it didn't really, you know, matter, really. But, you know, then I started to panic even more because I realized, oh shit, my dad is gonna come home soon. So that's when I realized, you know, maybe I should get my ass in my room, close the door, you know, and just pretend, you know, that I'm really, really fucking scared for my life because I was about to get my ass whooped. So then, once he does show up, which is surprisingly strange because he actually did see it, but he wasn't as pissed as I thought he was actually gonna be, because when he realized that we didn't actually burn the house down, he was pretty fucking happy. He was a little disappointed though, and it did make me feel like a piece of shit I was. But we did end up, you know, talking about it and apologizing and everything, and to that day, we still didn't learn our fucking lesson, okay? So then after that, whenever we did want to have fires, we would actually go out in the woods and have it, but it was like, there was rocks and shit, so it wouldn't, like, you know, catch the forest on fire or some shit. But, you know, we didn't get caught, whatever, you know, it was all fun. And we realized, you know, maybe it's not a good idea to start a fucking fire in a house or a wooden shed and, you know, block yourself in it. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. You know, if you liked this video, or if you thought we were retarded or dumb or whatever, you know, give this video a thumbs up. And if you want to hear more about these stories, or, you know, just anything in general, you know, leave me a comment, give me that little subscribe. You know, that helps me out because everybody wants to, you know, grow on YouTube. And I'll see you guys later in the next video.